What's up guys, my name is Ace, and we just recently got some more leaks for Season 4 of Modern Warfare, which is coming next week. And today I wanted to go over these. Now, a lot of this I have kind of touched on a little bit in a video about a week ago, but we do have some more leaked information on this to share with you guys, so you know what to expect when it comes to Season 4. Now, keep in mind, all of this information is coming from a Reddit post from Gene JWE. I will leave a link to that post down below. There's going to be a lot more information within the post that I'm going to be sharing today. I mainly just want to touch on the primary things that I feel are most important to touch on. Also, just a disclaimer, just like with all leak videos, all of this is subject to change. Yes, it is stuff that was found in the code, but sometimes things are completely scrapped or changed around before they actually come out. But let's just hop right into it and start it off with the leaked weapons. Now, I have already talked about these in a decent amount of detail, but we've got some new information. The first one is the Galil. This was leaked a little while back, and at the time, nobody really knew which variant or which model of this it would be. However, now we've got more information, and we actually got some images leaked of the Galil, and it turns out this will be the Galil Ace. It looks like the model 31 or 32, which is chambered in 7.62x39. Additionally, within this most recent leak, it seems like they've really fleshed this out where they've got like all the attachments set up and ready to go. So it's not like it's in a super early basic state. It looks like almost everything is there and this is ready to go. And this means that the Galil will almost definitely be one of the Season 4 Battle Pass weapons. On top of this, I would expect a rate of fire and damage somewhat similar to the AK-47 in this game. However, it was also leaked that there's going to be 10 round mags for this that fire M67 rounds, which are higher velocity 7.62x39 rounds, and this is just going to be a 10 round mag, so therefore I would expect these ones to actually deal higher damage, probably a lower fire rate to compensate for that as well. However, we don't have all the details on that, we can just kind of speculate based on that leak. Now, as for the next gun that looks like it's once again going to be one of the Battle Pass guns, turns out this is the Vector, which they're actually going to be calling the Fennec, apparently, according to the code, but it is essentially the Chris Vector. And just like with the Galil, it looks like they've really fleshed it out and they've added a bunch of assets and everything, so it's basically ready to go for Season 4, and this is why I feel it will be a Battle Pass weapon. But a couple interesting things to point out about this. First off, it looks like we're going to have a really big suppressor, kind of like the Colossus suppressor on the Odin. So that'll be interesting to see what that one looks like on the Vector. But on top of that, it looks like we may be seeing 45 hollow point rounds, similar to what we saw with the Striker. And with this, it would be a 12-round magazine with a 2-round burst, just like the Striker with those hollow point rounds. However, it is also possible that they're just using placeholders for this, so it might actually end up coming out different than that. And they're just using the Striker hollow point round description as the placeholder description for this one. In either case, I'm quite excited we're seeing a new assault rifle and SMG. Unfortunately, doesn't look like we're seeing a new sniper rifle with the start of Season 4. However, if you guys saw my video from about a week or two ago where I covered the leaks, there is a sniper rifle coming, and this is the XM109, which in the game is going to be called the Rytec AMR, which is an anti-material rifle. This one fires a 25mm projectile, and it's made to take out vehicles. But it looks like it's just going to be added as basically a normal sniper rifle. And apparently with the most recent update we had, they actually added a ton of assets and stuff for this, so they really started fleshing it out, and therefore it looks like this might end up being our mid-season weapon for Season 4. And this is really exciting because we still only have 3 sniper rifles in Modern Warfare, and I really think we need some more love in that area, and it looks like the Rytec AMR is going to be it. Now, as for another weapon that was leaked previously, the G28, with this one, apparently there wasn't too much else added with this most recent update, and therefore the initial speculation was that this is going to be coming mid-season with Season 4. However, now it looks like possibly not until Season 5, unless they happen to do 2 mid-season weapons this time around. But on top of that, there is another really small leak within the code that was added with this, and this was the AN-94, which you guys might remember. It's that AK-looking gun that basically fires the first 2 rounds faster, and then it slows down. We saw this in Black Ops 2. I think we also saw this in Black Ops 3 as one of the DLC weapons. And that could be really exciting, but just keep in mind at this point, it's basically just a small reference to it in the code. There aren't a bunch of assets or anything for it, so highly unlikely that we will expect to see an AN-94 within Season 4, but perhaps Season 5 will be seeing an AN-94, which I think would be really cool. But that pretty much covers it on the updated information for the leaked weapons. Now I want to move into leaked maps. And it looks like we have names for 5 new multiplayer maps that are potentially coming throughout Season 4. Some of them might be after Season 4. We don't really know exactly what kind of timeline we're looking at. And of course, none of this is confirmed. But we do have the names of 5 multiplayer maps. And these are Garden, Broadcast, which is most likely just Broadcast from COD 4. We also see that on the Warzone map. Oil Rig, Scrapyard, which Scrapyard from Modern Warfare 2. We also see that on the Boneyard Ground War map. And then finally, Harbor. Now, if I had to guess, I would say we'll probably be seeing 3 or maybe 4 of these throughout Season 4. Probably like 2 right up front and then 1 or 2 mid-season. But then after that, we also have a few new gunfight map names that were in the code. And the first one is called Drainage. Second one is Townhouse, which is probably reference to the Townhouse mission within the campaign of Modern Warfare. Then there's one called Train, and then finally Trench. So with the maps, that's pretty much all we've got in these leaks. We've got the names of them, and that's about all. Next up, though, there were a ton of operator names leaked. However, the ones that look like they're going to be coming within Season 4 is going to be, first up, Captain Price, which we already have a teaser for. It's pretty obvious Captain Price is going to be coming at the beginning of Season 4, likely as the featured operator. However, based on these leaks, it looks like Gaz is also going to be coming, or Kyle Garrick from the campaign. He's the new Gaz in this universe of Modern Warfare. But instead of calling him Gaz, it looks like they're just going to call him Kyle, at least based on the leaks so far. And that's really starting to flesh things out from the campaign. Like, we've already got Alex from the campaign, which is great. And just looking at this image here, we've also got Gaz and Captain Price coming. That just leaves us with Farah, and her name was also leaked as a multiplayer operator. However, with her, I wouldn't expect her to be coming at the beginning of Season 4, perhaps partway through, or perhaps not until Season 5. But I'm sure she will be coming at some point. Now, on top of that, there were a bunch of other names, but they don't really seem to have too much meaning attached to them, so I'm not really going to get into them because it's basically just a list of random names. But moving on to the next thing in the leaks, it looks like we're going to be getting completionist banners for weapons. So when you complete all the camo challenges on weapons, instead of just a camo, you're also going to get a banner or like a calling card that you can display, and these are animated as well. Additionally, it looks like we're going to be seeing more completionist camos for those of you guys that want to grind even more on the weapons. And there were a bunch of leaked details on the potential requirements for these challenges, and some of them are a little bit scary. It seems like they're almost trolling us at this point. There's apparently reference for a camo challenge or a completionist challenge where you have to get mounted long shot kills. And people complain about both of those individual challenges. It looks like they're actually going to be combining those into the same challenge. So not only do you have to be mounted, you also have to be getting a long shot, which just sounds really frustrating. But with that, I want to finally cover a few Warzone leaks. It looks like there are 3 game modes that are coming to Warzone, most likely throughout Season 4. The first one is a Juggernaut mode, where it looks like you have to fight over taking control of a Juggernaut crate, so you can get a Juggernaut on your team. And then from there, you have to try and win the game. I don't know exactly all of the rules that will be involved when it comes to that, but that could be pretty interesting to see within the context of Warzone. And with that, I should also point out that a lot of people have been seeing a glitched model on ground loot within Warzone lately, where they can actually see a minigun. Although when they pick it up, it just turns into a regular gun of some sort. But that does seem to imply that this Juggernaut mode is absolutely on its way for Season 4. Now, after that one, it looks like we're getting a mode called Jailbreak, and with this, it looks like it's going to be possibly like a wave spawn out of the Gulag, so everybody will just wait in the Gulag after they die, and then at a certain point, everybody's released all at once, and basically all hell will break loose at that point, which sounds like it could be kind of fun as a limited time mode. And then finally, there's a mode called TDM Anywhere, which we don't know exactly what this will be. There is some speculation that this will be like a 50v50 mode, or maybe smaller teams than that, maybe like 4 teams of 25, and then it's just last team standing wins. And I think that would be really cool. I'm definitely hoping we see something like that at some point as a limited time mode within Warzone. But with that, that pretty much covers it for all of the important things I wanted to share with these leaks. Of course, there is some more information and more details in that initial Reddit post, so if you guys are interested in checking out more, I will of course leave that link down below. But with that, I'd like to know in the comment section below, what are you guys thinking about this leaks? Are you guys really excited to see the Chris Vector as well as the Galil Ace coming in? And also, what do you guys think about the new operators and new game modes? Basically just anything contained in these leaks. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.